Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be installing all the vacuum lines for the Wastegates. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, just picked up all of this vacuum line here, got 4 meters. So we are plumbing up the wastegates and the blow-off valve. So boost solenoid as well, probably even get stuck into the secondary boost gauge for the GT35. So we can see what that big fella's producing and the overall boost as well. Let's get into it. Alright, so throughout the week I've been talking to Mackenzie, one of my mates, online about setting up the wastegates and what the overall pressure will be and how to run all the vacuum lines, boost lines to the wastegates. I am thinking just running wastegate spring pressure at the moment. So pretty much all I'm going to be doing is running from the compressor to the bottom of the wastegates, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to run the TD05 by itself first, so without the GT35 feeding into it, so I can see how the spring in that wastegate goes. It's supposed to be a 14 psi. You know, it's eBay, we never know. So I can see that. I know that I've got a 5.8 psi spring in the pinky purple one for the GT35, the 50mm. We'll do that. We've also got boost reference to the boost solenoid. That'll be, at the moment, that'll be going to the TD05. We can make smaller adjustments with the secondary turbo rather than the primary, because adding 1 pound of boost up here in the primary, it's gonna make the smaller one go crazy. So just turning it up just a little bit on the secondary, you can tune it a bit better. So we'll see how we go there. So if you've been watching a bit, I did pull this hose off the GT35 when the boost reference was here. I flipped it over to the other side here, so we will be taking reference from that again. So this will go obviously to the compressor. This one here will go to the boost gauge, which is this one here. And that's just at nothing at the moment inside the cabin. Then this one will be down to the 50mm wastegate, which is the pinky purple one. Alright, so last episode, when I was wrapping the dump, I had the GoPro on my head, and it seems like a couple of you like that, so get that back on the head. The reason I did that was because I've had this massive pimple on my forehead. It was like a second head. Anyways, I'll get back to that so you can see more of what I'm actually doing. When I do film like that, there is so much more footage that I need to edit as well, so it makes it a little bit harder, but it's better for you guys too. So yeah, chucking on my head. We'll head over there and do the stuff. So the thing with having this on your head is you can't look through the viewfinder or the screen to see what you're actually recording unless you have your phone. So yeah, hopefully that's alright. Okie dokie. Let's get the light over here so you can see a bit better. Oh, next episode, this oil seal, this is for the transmission to be getting under the car. So tomorrow during the day I'm going to jack up the back of the car, get under there, take the tail shaft out and do that. I was hoping to get the Forester running tomorrow, but we didn't get my lines, my hoses and AN fittings. It's been with Australia Post for over 2 weeks now and still haven't got it. So somebody mentioned that this boost reference line it's going to melt. It's too close to the housing. It's actually going to be around like that, so it's about 1 inch away. That's going to have a blinky on it, so I'm not too concerned. So that'll be turned around. That'll be should I put a T on it instead of a Y? Might put a boost T on it. What's this? Need a good clean up in here. Boost T. Coffee? No. Oh yeah, this is all my fittings. That is the fitting that's going to go into the turbo. So when I can get over to my parents' place, I'm going to put that in there. That'll be the boost reference for the eBay tile. So I can stay up there. I can use this. This is actually a sprinkler tee from Bunnings. So it doesn't go crappy from heat. It should be fine. It's barbed. So we'll keep it like that. Boost gauge. Like that. And that'll be cable tied to here. I'll rotate that so it goes down. I nearly stole, well, I didn't steal it. A couple of days a week I work at a different location at work, which is opposite Super Cheap Auto. I nearly got all their black vacuum. All their pre-packaged stuff is all blue. Like, I don't think people really run blue stuff anymore. Maybe that's why they got so much stock. Should have run in the inner guard. Yeah, I'll do the inner guard. This is a bit harder. This vacuum line, which is good. Ow. Alrighty. Now I gotta stuff this all through. Can't wait to get this out driving. Seeing more and more foresters out on the road. Locally as well, that are pretty good looking. And I even saw one of my mates the other day when I was at work in his SH. He just bought from Sydney. Just putting that on there. So that's going down. Okay, will that tie that up somewhere? The lights. Alright. So these to go to there. Oh, it's gonna be hot in there. Damn, I don't think I'll be able to fit that on. I'll give it a bit more room. Cut it. Hopefully you can see that. Got it on. Had to heat it up though. So I'm guessing it won't be popping off. So I got this one here that needs to come around to here. And also what Mackenzie said was to put the GT35 compressor to the top of this one. But I'll just leave that open for now. Just for now, guys. Just like this one. I can leave that open. Actually, I should screw that in properly so I don't lose it. But yeah, so from there to that area, I've got to route. I'll probably route it up, around and over so it stays away from the exhaust housing of this turbo. Alright, where are we at? So I've heated that up. Let's try to get it on. There we go. Now, hopefully I got enough. I need to do the blow-off valve. It's about a metre or so. The blow-off valve's down here. Oop. Gonna have to heat that bad boy up. On this oil here, it's for the Mrs. Golf DSG oil. Needs a service. Actually need to play around with it this weekend. We've got a bit of a electrical issue, so I'll do a video on that. You probably can't see much. I can't see much. Fuel pressure. That'll do for now. I'm gonna go wash my hands, get that crap off. Alright guys, we're going to quickly run through all the vacuum and boost stuff that I've done, so you guys don't get confused if you do see some just hanging around. Alright, so GT35, comes off here, tees, goes to the boost gauge. This won't see vacuum, and will only see positive pressure. Yeah, because it's not in the manifold. Then we have that tees off. That goes down to the pinky purple wastegate, which is the 50mm, which controls this bad boy. You'll see the stock boost solenoid. So that goes down through here, down to this one here. Cool. So that is boost solenoid, that is boost reference. This one here goes to the tile wastegate, goes to the bottom of it. So have a quick look, goes to the bottom there, yeah. And this little pill here, it's a little bit different for the electronic boost control that I've got for the Subaru. Actually works off the stock one, and it ties in with the wiring. So I wired all that in many years ago. It's a Subaru special one. So yeah, you just wire that in, put the pill in, and that controls it. Now I probably will end up getting a better one eventually. Alright, we've just got some of these hanging around. Other boost vacuum lines that you can see is the one here that used to be the fuel pressure. That tees off, and that goes, this one here, that is actually for the boost gauge. Yeah, and after that there's a little filter, and that actually goes to this solenoid here, which is my exhaust cutout. So that's the one that makes it a straight through. Cool. Over here, this is, I believe, the evaporative system from the fuel tank. It goes on to there. This normally goes into the intake, so that pulls vacuum there, but it's also pulling vacuum and boost here. So I've had this off before and it doesn't do anything. If you know how to delete this, that'd be awesome, because then I'd get another reference that I could use here straight off the manifold. Also another one that's just open is this one here. So off the solenoid, this on the stock version would just go back into the intake. So it's just so it's not dumping to atmosphere, which that is. Shh. Over here, where the stock blow off valve normally comes off, down in that location, I have the fuel pressure regulator coming off that. Fuel pressure regulator should have its own one, which that would be. So if this can get deleted, let me know how, and I'll move the blow off valve to that one. So I've left some length there so it can go over, and that's a blow off valve that goes down into there, which that might be moving. Depends how we go. If we keep popping off this pipe here, I might just have to get some stainless steel piping in so I can weld it and get it proper and up into there. Yeah, that is it for boost and vacuum lines. That should be everything that I need for now. If there is a better way to run the wastegates, comment down below, guys. Be much appreciated. Really am just waiting for the hose so I can run that. I could connect that one, get a clamp on there, and then I just need one that comes around and down to this fella. So I don't think I've got any long enough hanging around. But next episode, guys, I'm going to be getting into the transmission. I might actually pull the sump off it, because I'm starting to think that it's not actually flat. That's why it keeps leaking from the back side of it. And also, I'll be replacing, well, this seal on the drive shaft. So drive shaft's coming out, and we are fixing that tomorrow when it's light. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. It's going to be a very short one, hopefully. Just going through the vacuum lines, boost lines, wastegates, blow-off valve, because being a compound system, it is quite difficult, and I've been on many test drives where the boost just isn't working, because you might have a line around the wrong way, have that restrictor in the wrong way, you know. So any help would be good. If you know what you're talking about, comment down below. If you just want to have a chat, comment down below. If you want to be friends, comment down below. Sorry. Bots. Yeah, if you liking this build and you haven't subscribed yet, there's like 90% of you that haven't subscribed on the channel. That could be from Volkswagen videos or Skyline videos. But anyway, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you next episode when we get stuck into the transmission. Stay tuned. Stay tuned? No. Catch you next episode. Bye.